and Rtruth in the WWE. So for those that forgot, remember when Rtruth had that match against Johncena after Johncena turned heel? And it was the best match on that Saturday night main event card, you know what I'm saying? And like a week later, Rtruth ended up being released from the WWE. So because of this, everybody on the internet crashed out. Not just wrestling fans, but like, you know, wrestlers backstage like The Miz. Like, they actually were so pissed off that they unfollowed the WWE, right? So Rtruth ends up coming back and he turns heel, right? And Triple H, after he turned heel, was at a press conference and basically told everybody, you know, did you enjoy the show? Like, he basically acted like Rtruth being released from the WWE was a work, when indeed he actually was released from the WWE. So, you know, if you watch WWE Unreal, right? If you watch that new episode that just came out, right? Triple H claims that he claims that Rtruth was never released from the WWE. He claims that they were in contract negotiations after his contract is over, and, you know, they basically stopped staying in contact with each other because Rtruth would not agree to what he was being offered. Rtruth wanted to get paid more money. Triple H did not want to offer Rtruth what he wanted. So they basically just stopped talking to each other. Triple H claims that, you know, they stopped talking to Rtruth in hopes that he would end up agreeing to the deal that was offered to him, right? So Rtruth, he went on the Breakfast Club to promote his new album, which is called, I think it's called The White Album, right? So he goes on a Breakfast Club and Charlemagne the God asked him about the contract situation. He told Rtruth that Triple H basically claimed that he was never actually released from the WWE. And Rtruth just straight up exposed Triple H and said that was cap. Okay. He basically told Triple H in the WWE this is how much he wanted to get paid. They refused to pay him that. So they basically, you know, they canceled his trip for the upcoming shows and he was released, bro. There was no more communication. They basically told him your services are no longer needed. Rtruth said that the only reason why he came back is because he was the #1 trending topic on Twitter, which is now known as X, and all of the fans and the wrestlers that rock with Rtruth, because they supported him so hard and they kept talking about him and they was all calling out Triple H for releasing Rtruth, that's why Rtruth ended up coming back to the WWE. It wasn't because they were in contract negotiations and Triple H was trying to get Rtruth to take a lowball offer. Nah, the fans demanded Rtruth to come back, and he had wrestlers backstage that was backing that.